Number 1, money accumulates in a fund at an effective annual interest rate of I during the first 5 years and at an effective interest rate of 2I thereafter. A deposit of $1 is made into a fund at time 0. It accumulates to $3.09 at the end of 10 years and $13.62 at the end of 20 years. What is the value of the deposit at the end of 7 years? So to start off this question, what we want to do is write down the two equations that are provided for us. So that is 1 plus I to the power of 5 for the first 5 years, and then 1 plus 2I to the power of 5 for years 6 through 10. And that will equal $3.09. Now for the second equation, we're looking at 1 plus I for the first 5 years yet again, and 1 plus 2I for the next 15 years. So that brings us to year 20, where the value is $13.62. By dividing equation number 2 by equation number 1, you should be left with 1 plus 2I to the power of 10, because these would essentially cancel each other out, and so would 15 minus 5 gives you 10. And that should equal to 13.62 divided by 3.09, which all equal to 4.40777. Now simply by solving for I, you should get that I equals close to 8% here. It's better not to round off these numbers early on, just because a lot of times this could lead to an error in your final answer. Now, the question actually asked us for the deposit at the end of 7 years. So we'll call that X. So that would be 1 plus I, which we'll just write down as 1.07995 to the power of 5 for the first 5 years. And then 1 plus 2I, which is 1.15990 to the power of 2. So that's for years 6 and 7. And simply just plugging that in your calculator should give you a final answer of $1.98.